Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 90. We're currently playing as the somewhat off-moustached Kaiser Wilhelm II of the Holy Roman Empire, and he's the grandson of Kaiser Wilhelm I, who was the son of Kaiser Ulrich III, so on and so forth, Duke Otto of Saxony, original character. You know how it goes. We are not involved in any wars. We're aiming to keep it that way for the moment. With the exception of Smayland up here at the moment, because, well, fuck these guys, right? Let's just get that timer up to speed. And the reason for us avoiding wars at the moment is that we want to do some of these intrigue events. A hunt, a summer fair, maybe even a feast. We'll definitely do a summer fair, because that will easily be over before we need a feast, but we might keep the hunt on retainer for a bit. Okay, my son has gained the patient trait. That's actually something we would like him to keep, so that's probably our best option up there. Yeah, we could alternatively try and give him the Wrath trait, which we don't actually want to do. So there we go. Let him keep the patient trait. It's +1 in intrigue, diplomacy, stewardship, and learning, and some defensive stuff. And Wrath people don't like him, but fuck them. Okay, we got a bit of a lot of switching around of votes there. My heirs changed a bit, so maybe... No, apparently this guy, Count Baldwin of Coam, my spy master, is the nominated heir somehow. How the fuck is that happening? That's just bizarre. Like, really bizarre. Doop doop. Okay, let's build some things. Yeah, let's get a keep in Znojmo, I think. No, training grounds in Znojmo. That'll be good. And speaking of, how are we doing here? Can we get another knight? We can get another knight retinue. So we send them up to Skane. Is that where we're going? Yep. Up to Skane. A man claiming to be a lord who disappeared 7 years ago has found his way to my castle. He sings of the fair queen of Elfland, and some say his songs are prophetic. Well, like pathetic, am I right? Long lost, but home again. We get the kind trait, which is great. I mean, it fucks over our intrigue, but that's pretty much already fucked. We get more diplomacy, and we get vassal opinion, which is important. He's finally found his way home, then! We get a courtier named Siegfried. Or, because we have the gregarious trait, we can get the kind modifier for maybe, 3 months, which is +1 diplomacy, +1 stewardship. We're going to get the kind trait. There it is. Good. Now hopefully that will inspire more people to like me. Only 3 people don't, and one of those is because he's in prison. So why don't you vote for... They may not be voting for Prince Wilhelm because he's still a kid. That would actually make sense when I think about it like that. Yeah. Yeah, it does actually make sense, doesn't it? Huh. Never thought of it like that. Well, there we go. Scotland is now Scotland once again, not Alba. Which is not the realm of Jessica's, by the way. More's the pity. Bunch of disbanded factions. Couple more people voting for my kids, so that's good, we're getting there. Independence faction is still at 20%, but 20%'s manageable. We're going to need to fabricate or get a claim on Chud, which is going to be fairly easy because the ruler is Catholic. And he's not actually at peace, so he can't accept the vassalization offer. He's attacking the Russian? He's attacking the Russian for that piece of land there. Is he winning it? No, he's losing that. It's alright. I don't mind him losing that. It's May, so that means it's time for a summer fair. We're not really getting much from the... Well, the temple infrastructure there is nice. Ah, damnation. One of my prisoners escaped. We're not getting anything from military. No military advancement is happening in Oberbayern. We're getting town infrastructure at a fairly good rate. Popular customs, religious customs, and tolerance. I'm just going to kind of wait on it. We are getting a pretty epic gain in economy and in culture, but economy is from having buildings, so some places must have built universities. You know, that's actually what we could be doing with all of this money that we're getting. Let it stack up to 800 or so, and then buy universities with it. I'd invited a monkey trainer to the summer fair, and the performance went well until one of the monkeys refused to ride on top of a pig. The trainer beat the monkey with a stick, which led the other monkeys to attack the trainer, biting him and hitting him with his own stick. Huh, serves him right! Which is plus 15 opinion with this guy. Save that poor man, which is plus 1.5% local revolt risk in Oberbayern, or here's your money, I don't ever want to see you here again. Which is lose 5 gold, gain 5 prestige. Serves him right. You know what happens when you spank the monkey around with a stick. It's not pleasant. The monkey ends up beating you back. And that's a life lesson to be learned. Stop trying to murder people. Yeah, we have utterly shit military tech in Kreisvo. Even if a church frowns upon jugglers and calls them gleemen, I enjoy their humorous and bawdy acts during the summer fair. One of them can juggle 9 apples at the same time, plus 10 prestige, minus 5 piety. The church does not like fun things. This guy gets a little bit pissy at us. Or, if the church doesn't like it, should I really like it? Minus 5 prestige, plus 10 piety. Our bishop here likes us a bit more. Let's just get prestige for piety. I don't need opinion with those vassals. I'm starting to think that Berta may fancy me. Well, our wife is looking a little bit aged. I mean, 3 children will do that for you. I will make a move. All of these people just trying to murder each other? I went to Berta's chamber and gave her a good tumble. It's good to be Kaiser. It sure is. We're at 5 votes. We're not doing too bad here. The peddlers are loading their wares and the merchants are taking down their stalls. The jugglers, strolling players, and the other entertainers are preparing to leave. The summer fair is over for this year. It was great fun while it lasted. Plus 10 prestige. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. And now we just need to, well, wait on the... You know, we might go on a grand hunt this year. And then, if we can, we'll also do the feast. But we'll just wait on that. We're half a year away from being able to do crusades if we were to lose Jerusalem. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm actually going to send this guy here to Jerusalem to sow dissent. And I'm hoping that that will do is force the Jerusalem guy to have a revolution or something. Or a revolt. And that will inspire the Abbasids to take him while he's occupied. Like, you know, preoccupied with fighting. I hope. It's going to be a real pain in the ass if we can't lose him. Okay, well, let's see. I think September's coming up. So that'll be good. We can have our Grand Hunt. The Grand Hunt is a little bit more dangerous than the other two options because there is the chance of death. But fuck it. They've given the order for a Grand Hunt to be organised in Oberbayern. I will find the White Stag. Cool. And yeah, we're going to have to wait for that to finish before we can do the feast. I am out of the woods, and I see a mighty stag while my party is hunting, +5 prestige. You can tell that these summer fair feast, well, the summer fair and hunt things are more for smaller realms to get advantages from. Where did that... What? Ah, there it is. Right, so this one here goes that way. Yep. All good. He's got a lot of intrigue, doesn't he? Our son. Oh, good on him. I need this Grand Hunt to end soon, thank you. Okay, he's managed to sow distrust between the mayor and one of his counts. That's alright, but it's kind of pointless for us. Count Sigismund is such a humble vassal, giving me the honor of his kill from the hunt. He is a benefit to my rule, and his humility is an example to us all. So he gets +40 opinion for us, which is great, and we get 5 prestige. Can we end the hunt already? It's been a month. Yeah, my lack of hunting skill is becoming quite obvious. You know, I have a very poor martial skill. My court is talking about my failure in not-so-quiet voices. I am going to admit my failure. That's fine. And we have the Drunken Peasant Rumble. Put him up! After ordering your guards back, you join the wild melee. As the ruffians become aware of your presence, they gang up on you, but you are still able to hold your own. The hat. It's the hat, guys. You dodge their blows and land several of your own. Soon the peasants are lying unconscious at your feet in the mud. +2 martial, +15 prestige. Wonderful. That last one was because we're improving martial ability, not because of the hunt. Which I would really appreciate it if the hunt would end. There we go. The Grand Hunt is over for now. This was a truly noble endeavour and a true challenge of our martial abilities. +10 prestige for me, and it's time for a No, it's not, because fucking rebels. At least they're only over here in Tarapets. Let's go and deal with them quickly. Oh my god, I bet we're not going to be able to do this. This is going to suck so hard. They're on the quickest route there, but we're moving through Eastern Europe, which takes forever. Ay, ay, ay. We're not going to try anything fancy. You just got to get there. You're going to beat the shit out of them. The move into Tver is a little bit quicker than I anticipated, so we might still have a chance here. We are going to have to fight 2 fights here, though. One to, you know, hit them hard, and the second one to completely fuck them over. If it comes down to it, I may white peace with these guys. Oh, what? How come it takes over a month to get into Okay. Well, I guess it's time for war everywhere, then. Fuck it, you know. We're not going to be able to hit these rebels. We get into Torpets on the 8th. There's no way we can get there before then. Oh, that is beyond irritating. Bulgaria, who are you actually allied with? Nobody who matters. Alright, well. So now what we're going to do is just declare war on these places. Really, do we not have a claim on this thing? No, we do. Skane, Blackinge, or Ostergotland and Galich. We'll go for Skane, Blackinge. This guy. And we're declaring these wars because there's no way that, you know... See, he's even running away from us. Like, seriously. There's just no way that we can do anything to stop that war. I mean, technically we could... No, we can't even surrender. He won't accept a surrender offer. That's because he doesn't get anything out of it. Because if you noticed, the surrender offer is he gets prestige and piety. We lose prestige and piety. The Catholic religion loses moral authority, and he takes any titles that he has occupied from me. He doesn't have any occupations. So, you know, what's the point of him winning the war? He gets prestige and piety and no land. Alright, let's get this declaration on down here for everything. So that's going to be Berland and Belgorod. It's these 2 places. Done. I can't believe that. The day before we were going to have a feast. The day before. Fucking Norse. And now we're actually at 1090, so if we do lose Jerusalem, hint hint, then we can start crusading. Well, apparently. I have been led to believe that that will be the case. Yeah, you lost. Done. Done. You're a good Catholic, aren't you? Not that you're vassalized. Alright, well, we'll just send this army up here to take this one off this guy. Should be a fairly easy fight. Did I have a... I thought I had some flank somewhere which didn't have a guy in it. Here we are. Give it to that guy then. We'll catch him this time, but it's a little late. Yeah, look at that. It's such an easy battle as well, isn't it? Oh. Fucking rebels. Let's see. Right now, if we really wanted to, we could white peace with him. I mean, the only difference is that we get more prestige and piety from beating him up the second time. I would have done that if it would have let us have our little feast. But no, we can't do that, can we? We called in the Queen of Nicaea. Down here. Ah, it's fine. Don't concern yourself with such things. Poland is 20 years away from integration. Annoying, but not a huge deal. And I guess these guys will head up here for Chud. Oh yeah, we have a peace offer from that guy. We can't not accept it. That's fine. Can I execute him? I mean, come on. Let me execute him. This guy. Yeah, since we have a valid reason, no one will care. That's what you get. So the Bulgarians have a fairly sizable army. Wilhelm is yet again trying to be slothful. We didn't make him diligent, but we got him out of being slothful, so that's good. We can buy some more buildings. Barracks in Andex. Okay, these guys are in position. Yeah, we're totally going to strike up at this guy. He holds both of these places. We can't press from both at the same time. We can't even offer a, vassalization to him because he's Orthodox. So we're going to hit Metal Pad here. And coincidentally ruin his armies at the same time. We're one vote away from, securing the succession. We have another son! Ah, but this one's a bastard. Whoops. Yeah, I swear he's not actually mine. It seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child. Little Gerhard is my spitting image. So we can legitimize him. We're not going to do that. We could acknowledge him. No, fuck that. Let's denounce him. So Berta is humiliated. She still likes us. We're just awesome. We're the Kaiser. This army seems to be just hanging there. Do we have an advantage if we attack through Burland? No, we have a river, but I think we have a river from everywhere that surrounds this place. And it is plains. So what we'll do is we'll finish this siege here and then go and attack that army, because I want that war to be done with fairly soon. Because time is ticking. And as pissed as I am about rebels causing me not to have a feast, if I am causing me not to have a feast, that's an even bigger issue. Alright. So we can't declare war on that guy, obviously, because we've just gotten out of a war with him. We'll just put these guys down here a little bit. Because I'll take these places at some stage, I feel. Yeah, nobody will actually, join in, but we can take them, we can take this one here. It's not terrible, not a bad thing. And we can just do that whenever we want, because Pope. Let's finish this siege off. Again, we're going to lose some, a couple of hundred men, but it's no big deal. Let's attack. Takes us 20 days to get down there. Hopefully he won't run off in that time. Doesn't look like he's running. Yeah, really doesn't look like he's running. I guess we got him. There we go. And the jihad for Anatolia has failed. Alright, we should win this, even with the river crossing penalty. Because we outnumber him, and for the most part we out-commander him as well, except on this flank. Good news. My air has changed to the proper air. About damn time. Okay, come on, let's get this fight over and done with. 20% war score, all good. Where are they running to? Galaz. It's fine, we will chase them to Galaz. And we have no other wars sitting around at this stage. So yeah, it's just this one here. Wipe them out. Come on. Not a wipeout. And they're heading back to Turno. So we'll chase them back there, then head up to Burland. Because then we can hit this city of Vasily and the Bishop of Husi pretty easily. Get a bit of cheap war score out of that. Now that's an army I'm concerned about. Nicaea. But I would like them to keep coming at me. You know what? We're going to play a little bit of teleport here. Except Franz has lost his epic bonus. That's alright. A little game of teleport. Bevo leads that flank. Manfred leads that flank. And Werner leads that flank. We have our best military men. They outnumber us, so they will still probably attack us. And you know what? That's fine. Come at me, bro. Because they're hitting me across a river. Okay, and they have bad commanders. We should have this. Yeah, look at their center and their right flank are folding. The left flank's holding pretty well for them, but it's also going down. Now that was a good battle for us. 50% war score out of it, and we're going to chase them around. Because again, this will help, you know, fuck over Nicaea. And Bulgaria itself. And this little chase here might actually give us enough to get a victory. And if we capture someone, hey, you know, even better. But that should be, oh no, close to a wipeout. 98%. Nope. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go on to Burland, chase this army back there, and see how we go. It's amazing, isn't it? We took out about 10,000 troops with barely a scratch. There. 100% war score. Done. So again, we're over the limit. But that isn't such a huge issue. I'm going to give this guy both of those lands, actually. He's a good vassal because he's content, so we're going to give him Belgorod and Burland. Done and done. Now maybe he'll form the duchy, if we haven't already formed it. I don't think we have. And that'll be good. And this army... we're just going to kind of hold back on moving anybody now. Do we have a peace with Ruthenius, or a truce with Ruthenius still? Yeah, Yeah, we do. 5 years. Not a big problem. We could go to war with Crimea. A little bit of a push into Tarika here. What are our, yeah, Holy War for Crimea. There are definitely baronies in here. Yep. Definitely baronies. Okay, well, we'll move our guys there. Actually, no. We're leaving one of our flanks exposed, so we're going to send these guys all the way back to... well, around here somewhere. You know, we could fight the Irish, I guess, so... Patau. Patau's formed up nicely. Okay, if we can get through this month without having a rebellion, and of course the months that we need to plan for the siege, not the siege, the feast, I will be a happy individual. And I'm deliberately letting this money tick up. Come on. Okay, feast is underway, or the planning stage is anyway. So now, if we don't have any peasant rebellions, this will also be great. Let's check the revolt risk. Big one down here, is that me? No, that's part of Bulgaria. These ones have a bit. 3%. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep our guys down there. These guys will move to there. And these ones will move here. Just try and keep those revolt risks down, or at the very least so that we can almost insta-win any revolt, and we may be able to avoid the feast cancel. Okay, we've got a musician. They're looking for patronage, so yes, I will offer you patronage. Why not? And if you noticed earlier, we can form the Kingdom of Sweden. It's 5th down on that list. But, for previously discussed reasons, we're not going to. We can take the lands by normal means. We don't need the kingdom title just yet. I'm glad that this is going nicely. And I will spend lavishly on food. Ooh, I could really use the point of martial. But no, we didn't get it. So we went hunting the boar, and yeah, we found one. All good. Feast invitations. Let me just quickly check vassal opinions. Yeah, we should probably improve... Can we improve this guy's opinion of us? Yeah, and we will. As long as he shows up. Toropets has finally been converted to the Catholic faith. Well, that's good. It should have a much lower rebellion risk now. And now we can assign our guys somewhere else. I'm thinking one of these ones. So, Torzok. Get the pagan ones out of the way, and then we can concentrate on the Orthodox stuff. Just on an aside, when we start taking Sunni and Shia lands, it's very important to start converting them before we get to Europa Universalis 4. Because it is hell converting an Islamic province. Ah, Bishop Herman liked the food. Yeah, it is hell converting an Islamic province in Europa Universalis. Ah, Mayor Roberts liked the food. Thank you. How dare you spoil my feast with your silly quarrel! I managed to stop the duel before anyone was killed, But I could tell that Mayor Gian did not really listen to me. He looked as eager as ever to settle the scores with his mortal enemy. You disgust me! His mortal enemy seems to be missing an arm or something, though. You want to convert religion, bro? No? Alright, well, can I revoke titles because you're a heretic? Yup, I totally could. Just saying. Just saying. This guy did not take wine, so obviously that was an insult. We need more heavy infantry. I feel. More heavy infantry there, more archers there. Shock and skirmish. And up they go. Yeah, the bishop insulted me. The baron insulted me. I don't care about bishops and barons. The acrobats were, you know, good at doing what he did. The count liked the acrobats. One more dance! And more dancing. These feasts are a good time, aren't they? Yeah, this baron didn't like it. Fuck him. The mayor didn't like it, or didn't drink wine or something. Just the tiniest reasons for getting pissed off at people. But what's a game about intrigue and backstabbing if, you know, there weren't petty slights that nobody really knew about? And feast's over. Great! I don't think we've got any decent plots. Nope. Okay, well, these guys down to here. These guys should start their move over here to Patau. It's going to be a long move. These guys should head up here towards Chud. And then, when we get everybody into position, well, it'll be wartime. And we're saving up some money here to purchase... Oh, we're already building a university there. Awesome. We've got one there already. Basically to purchase universities in anywhere where we can. So, Passau doesn't have a university in Ortenburg. Österreich has one, and Steiermark has one, so it's just Passau here. 853. Yeah, and he's not going to have enough before we do. So we'll do him a solid. When we get the money. Apparently we get +2 prestige a month because we control Catholic. I guess that's something to do with the Pope. How are our truces with Burgundy and such? Do we have a truce with Burgundy? Nope. Must be a new king. Alright, well, looks like we're finally going to get Holland and make our realm, finally, the entirety of the de jure HRE. So that'll be awesome. Minor plots. Stop it. Factions are still doing their thing. Only 10% in the Independence faction, though. The Pope likes us a lot more, for some reason. It's not just that we sent him the gift, surely. Could be. But yeah, you can see he's also getting the long reign bonus, which mitigates the vassal king bonus. Not that I care too much about that. Yaroslavl has converted to the Catholic faith. Wonderful. These guys here are Catholic. Won't take a vassalization offer. I don't want to claim on the Duchy of Chud, I just want the county here. Pope. 10 days. Good enough. Come on, Pope. Give me a claim on Vologda. That's all I want, for now. Hey, may your years be short and miserable, he gave us the claim. Okay. And as normally expected, we will smash that little army that he just raised, and then smash this place. We're going to give that away to probably this guy, because this guy has such terrible holdings. Oh, I can't believe how terrible some of these places are, really. But that will also let him either usurp or whatever the Duchy of Chud. And we've just won that. We've also imprisoned the Duchess of Chud. She's only worth 10 gold, but we're still going to ransom her off and send these guys up here. And as soon as she gets ransomed off, we can then, you know, declare victory. Because we can't declare victory while we have that ransom offer in the offing. Done. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations, Count Ironfried. Ehrenfried. You're now a triple count. The Lady of Toko wants to kill the current Doge. Stop that. The current Doge is actually a pretty cool dude, I think. So why haven't the Finns won this war yet? The subjugation of Swami. So they might be taking both places? Whatever, I'll still declare war on them for it. Just move to that one though. Yes, obviously I am just. I am a very just king, Kaiser. Not long now. Yeah, if we actually formed Sweden, these guys, these two guys and this one here, would probably fall in line without worrying too much about, you know, if we were actually their legitimate ruler and all that sort of stuff. Maybe this guy as well. But we don't want to form the kingdom. Because of previously discussed issues with the goddamn HRE. Almost there with that money. There we go. Done. Or, well, it'll be done in 3 years. And that'll get us even more economy tech. Try not to murder people. Still got about 15 minutes left in the episode, so that's cool. We have a son who requires an education. Who will we educate him with? Let's make him good at fighting. I guess. Let's actually have a look at opinions. Yeah, not too much that I care about going on there, so yeah, let's make him good at fighting. We'll give him to the Duke of Valois. But that could mean he'll become Dutch, so we don't want that. You're German, you'll do. Count Waldemar. Good. Distrust between the Count of Jerusalem and his liege. Fantastic. I kind of feel like we're wasting our time down there. I mean, this guy's going to be dead fairly soon, to be honest. He still likes people like him. We really are just wasting our time there. Ooh. Right! Because the Byzantine Empire is Catholic. We could get claims on places like that. Ah, almost forgot about that. But even so, yeah, we're going to send our chaplain, no, not chaplain, chancellor, somewhere to fabricate claims. Let's have a little look at the duchy map. I wonder how close we are to actually taking the kingdom of Wallachia. One. We're one away, but we've got de jure claims on these two places, so we don't care about that. Bulgaria, we're going to be just right out on because we don't have... Well, one, we can't take the damn thing from him until he no longer holds anything in there. So, let's try and get claims on, like, Rashka here or something. Part of Serbia. Can't hurt when we eventually have the damned money, right? Righteous imprisonment on Brabant. No, how about you just stop doing what you're trying to do? There's no need to just randomly run around murdering people. He says with no trace of irony. Okay, these armies are here. Join them up. How are we doing? Good. The shock retinue moved into the right place from the look of it. You. Well, tough. I mean, the Pope won't like us for it, but fuck what the Pope thinks. Yep, good. Guess what, buddy? It's wartime. Yeah, nice army. Why aren't the Finnish guys winning this yet? I mean, really, they've occupied all of Rus, except for this stuff down here. Yes, victory, of course it was. A very swift series of victories we will have. We still only have 2 guys in the College of Cardinals. We could get more, but again, it's pointless. Like, it doesn't matter. So even when the popes become a really important part of our game plan here, it still doesn't matter. The fuck is the point of that thing? Alright, so we're overland again. How old is my son? 11. Yeah. Still not enough. And what's that part of? It's part of this guy's land here. Well, congratulations. You now own 1 more county. Dal. You should really, be my vassal. No? I mean, really, guys? Really? You know what? I'm kind of not interested in fighting these guys at this stage in time. I'm just really not interested in fighting them. Let's go fight in Upland, I guess. I'd much rather it if we had, you know, like, holy wars with these people. Holy wars are just infinitely easier to fight. Ah, fuck it. We're gonna have to do it eventually anyway, so give me the claim, Pope. 15 days this time. Oh, what? What, were you having a holiday or something? Our army down here is also almost in position. Of course my request for a claim has been granted. And Burgundy. Burgundy. How are your wars going anyway? So he's losing that one. And he's losing that one. Alright, well, here's another one for you to lose. It's a big army in Ireland right there. Yep, the English are fighting for some guy's claim on Ireland, so that could be an issue. And 50 tech points from Shaka. Well, now this is interesting. Anything would be good. Military, or we're going to say military. Went to economy, that's fine. Castle infrastructure is the next one that we're getting. So that's still a way off, but, you know, whatever. You've lost the fight, buddy. What's this? We've got a call to arms from Aquitaine against the King Bishop of Italy. Sure. And we've won that fight, so now we have to give that one away to someone. And the rightful holder is actually this guy. Yes, he desires the county of Viken. Done. And we can occupy all of the Swedish lands and have the de jure shift happen. That's not a problem. The problem... It's only a problem with the de jure shift when you hold the kingdom title. Then it becomes a problem. So I feel like our forces here are going to be unbalanced. I'm going to have to let them all recover just to check on that. But I feel like we've got the wrong number of guys in each flank, but we can fix that up. That is a big army from the English. So what was this war actually for down here? The Aquitanian de jure war over Agen. Oh, that one right there, of course. Well, the Aquitanians are, you know, right to do that. Euphemia is often involved in fighting other toddlers. We've got a 40-30, 20-10 split on Proud, Wrath, Diligent, and Cruel. 50-25-25 split on Cynical, Diligent, and Slothful. 50-30-20 split on Wrath, Proud, and Craven. And 70-20-10 split on Humble, Craven, Trusting. That's good news is the best one here. Diligent, great. Wrath, it's actually pretty decent. Proud, no downsides. Cruel is the only one with a downside, but because she's a woman, she won't need to worry about vassal opinion. She's proud. Wonderful. You should be. You're the daughter of a Kaiser. How's the Pope's opinion of me? 6 points. The Pope also has a wife. And children. Pretty sure, well, he had a wife. Does he have a current wife? Nope, he had 2 wives. They're now dead. Pretty sure you're not supposed to have, children, Pope. Like, as a Catholic. Come on, Finland. Finish that war already. I'm keeping an army up there just to take advantage of it when it happens. Okay, these guys are in position. 10 days or so to get into here. I don't have a claim. That can't happen. Do we have a duchy there? Yeah, this will give us the other title in the duchy. This guy's the one that hates us. Okay, so what we're going to do here is a little bit smarter than what we were planning on. We're going to go for a claim on Holland here. Take it instead of more, because then that will give us the duchy here and let us, you know, vassalize her. We still have to declare war before we leave our province. There we go. Pope sent us an insulting message. Oh, unfortunately we have a truce with that guy for fucking 9 years. My bad. I forgot about that. We also have a truce with this guy up here, I know that. Yeah, for 9 years. So these Uplandian places are the only ones... We can get a claim on Upland. And that's actually what we'll do. And just send our guy up there. Take the whole thing, give it to someone else. Fucking alright then, you know, fine. Yes, the Pope sends us yet another insulting message signifying his acquisition, or acquiescence is the word I was after, to our plots. It's like, well, fuck you, but I'll do what you want. Reminds me of my last relationship. Ho ho ho! But sadly, we are coming to the end of the episode, so I'm just going to park these guys here and not declare those wars. Or that war. And hopefully I remember. These guys are still parked here waiting for Finland to finally declare that they're the winners. And these guys are down here fighting Burgundy for the last piece of, well, the de jure HRE that we deserve. We don't really have any... I mean, we've got de jure claims there, but we can't declare them because of, you know, Bulgaria. We are still getting warnings about people leaving our realm. The Duke of Normandy in particular here is quite an irritant. But we can fix that by, you know, taking Normandy. It's not a big deal anymore. We could create the Kingdom of France, not usurp... Actually, no, we would be usurping the Kingdom of France, but we're not going to do that. And we can also create the Carpathian Empire? Ah, down here. Yeah, but again, we're not going to do that, just like we wouldn't make the Wendish Empire. Because you only really need one empire title. We want everywhere to be the HRE. But let's make that the end of the episode. So, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you would wish to see more of this sort of thing, well, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that very much. But in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.